Ladies and gentle bitches, welcome back. Welcome to the channel, HTHAZE. My name's Troy. Today, we are finally diving into the heavily requested 2024 album from DORA JAR titled No Way to Relax When You Are on Fire. Yeah, I would have to agree. If I was set ablaze, I don't think that I would be sitting there like our beloved dog in one of our favorite memes of all time. Everything is fine. Not me, no. I'd be rolling around screaming. What's the rule again? What's the stop, drop, and roll? It's kind of funny that it's just stop, right? Like it's just, like you have to remember. You have to remember to stop what you're doing whenever you're on fire, you know? And maybe DORA JAR will give us some examples of what to do when that occasionally happens, you know, to all of us. I'm looking at this album right now, and it's looking like 13 songs, 39 minutes and 29 seconds. Wonderful, wonderful length of a track list to fit on one singular vinyl. And truth be told, I have heard of DORA JAR before. I've actually been following DORA JAR for quite a long time. I think I've seen a couple of the older songs, or I've heard them. I'm definitely familiar. But what kind of caught me off guard a little bit was when she was announced as an opener for Gracie Abrams this past year. And it might have been a rumor, it might have been fake, I don't know. It definitely got some traction online, but there was like a petition to remove her from the tour because her music wasn't, I guess, similar enough to Gracie Abrams that like the fans felt like they wouldn't dig it, which I think is ridiculous. I feel like DORA JAR would be a perfect opener for Gracie Abrams. Put y'all on to some incredible instrumentation on her end. But I don't know, I think it was squashed. I'm pretty sure Dora pretty much just actually like made a joke out of it and, you know, took it on the chin, and I don't think it actually held any water to, and I've seen clips of the tour and everybody seems to really love DORA JAR's set. So, you know, I saw that and I was like, oh shit, they're coming after the girl. It's time I tap into this new album because I wanna be part of everybody kind of, you know, listening live. I wanna hear these songs. I loved Ragdoll. Ragdoll has like stayed on repeat as one of my like most highly repeated songs of this year and a little bit of last year too. So I am very excited to get into this album over here. Some producers, just to mention, I did see Mr. George Daniel over here from the 1975. Crazy. Also, I'm looking at Solo Monophonic, who is worked with a couple artists that we've checked out on the channel, most infamously Remy Wolf. And then I'm also looking at this name, Ariel Rekshad. Y'all see this guy over here? Ariel Rekshad. I'm probably mispronouncing his name. But just doing a little bit of research, look at this man. Look at this credit. Hey there, Delilah, bitch. Like, yes, I know, Queen Adele, of course. But like, bitch, plain white tees, hey there, Delilah. Oh my God, that's a crazy pull, dude. Quapis, Henry Quapis. Oh my God, look at the Dominic Fike. All of the indie energy, bro. Yeah, man, I'm so psyched to get into this album, man. I'm so excited. That's gonna be so much fun. Felix Joseph as well. That kind of seems familiar. What is this? FKA Twigs? Oh my God, Georgia Smith? Yeah, dude, okay. Yeah, feeling like a really nice collection of producers collaborating on this record. I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna stop right now. Yeah, let's take a look at this cover art, actually. It's looking painterly, almost. You know what? Oh my God. It's kind of giving Infinite Tsukuyomi. Like, she could be up on that cross right there, getting stabbed by Itachi, potentially. And what is that? What is this? That looks like a head. This looks like a shoulder. It could be a Titan. You know, we could be referencing, you know, potentially an Attack on Titan scene over here. It's very grainy. Like, it almost does look like it's like a mixed media, like film photograph mixed with like some painting and like rescanned over. It's giving artistic, very artistic. Yeah, I dig it. These could also be stairs, you know, stairs leading to somewhere, potentially. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out in the actual album. The first track is titled This Is Why. Okay, a little Paramore? A little Paramore reference? All right. Whoa. Oh shit, that's giving Wes Anderson. Does that not feel like a Wes Anderson movie? Oh, this is gonna be so indie. Holy shit, that distortion.
This is how I hold my tongue. But too many people want to see me in the puddle.
Ooh.
Breathing while
A little chord out of tune? I like it though. Oh, this is gonna be some smart fucking music, baby. Oh shit.
Rough water is still water, no matter how much it moves and ripples in the afternoon. Who am
What is that?
Who are you? Even when
What is that watery little synth?
I'm still looking forward. I can see you in the back of my mind.
Dude, oh my god, the melodies are throwing me for a loop. Oh, I like that little melody though.
This is why
The little scoop up.
I feel you all around me. This is why.
Ooh. Oh, that. Dude, that just like subtle use of reverb.
This is why.
And the flute. Whoa! The reverse? Oh my god. This is taking me somewhere. Oh, and that little percussion. It feels like we're in like Middle Earth or something. Wow. Okay, I like that synth too. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that feels... Dude, her vocals in that like high-pitched, like falsetto-y kind of like... Just like brittle little... It feels almost like a not an evil lullaby, but like a lullaby from like a different like realm. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's so unique and I feel like just so different in the way that she kind of like delivers those vocals, especially with like the little boop, 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 boop. And yes, George Daniel producing this track, of course. I mean, I hear all the little electronic, flutters in the back with stuff like that, kind of keeping a low profile, but still in there. Dude, is that just fucking chromatic? That is just chromatic, dude. That's such... Wow, okay, I'm trying to think about if I was to make a chord progression around a chromatic scale, that'd be so difficult. And it kind of feels like it's effortless for her. Yeah, a little bit of Strawberry Fields, yeah. And that high... What is that, little mandolin or something? Yeah, I think it's the flutes that's getting me. Yo, yeah, that's so interesting. Okay. Yeah, it also kind of it kind of feels like the beginning of the story as well. Like you're just it's like little stepping stones. Right? Yeah, dude. Okay, next track. Time Lapse. Okay. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the old time lapse,
Who am I?
Oh. Who am I?
Don't stop, jackpot, blackout, float down, keep on going like a bubble in a bong. Don't trip on the
Whoa.
step on out.
What the hell is this meter? Okay, there we go. Kind of caught it. Cool ass little riff. Yeah. Yeah. Like a worm in the dirt. What? Oh, dude, I gotta get lyrics in here. Oh, dude, I love that chorus feel, bro. Oh, and then we get instrumental? Dude, this like... Whoa! What the hell? Oh my god, short songs, dude! Oh, wow! Okay, really cool shit happening, especially with the little chorus, with the all of that. Really, really, really different, bro. I'm getting vibes that I feel like I haven't gotten in a minute from this. I mean, y'all are saying that she's kind of like the female Joe, but I'm feeling kind of a different feeling from this. I mean, it's still indie. It's still in that vein of like you're utilizing alternative types of instruments with like specific kinds of effects on them to give them certain qualities that feel nuanced and out of the ordinary, which is something I really, really gravitate to. Yeah, but let me look at this lyrics. Who am I? Don't stop. Jackpot, blacked out, float down. Keep on going like a bubble in a bong? Pass that shit over here, girly. Let me hit that shit. Don't trip on the chord. This is New York City. Step on out. Take me to Uptown, West Side, Brooklyn, Queens. I'm squeezing through the pipes when the nights are cold out. I'm squeezing through the pipes when it's cold out. Why are you in the pipes, Dora? Dora, where? Please, can you find the road?
Where? Yeah, there it is!
Get out of the pipes, girl. It's New York City. It's gross down there.
Ew.
Okay, don't stop twinkling. Red lights blinking. Oh, don't stop twinkling. Like keep on dazzling, keep on inspiring, keep on shining your light. Like don't pay attention to the red lights, right? Break my mood ring, friendship sinking. During seasons of stress, it's common to disassociate from one's feelings and allow personal relationships to wane. Here, Dora is consumed with everything expected of her. She loses her self-equilibrium and community in the process. It seems like her anxiety is hedged her in, and made her feel rather isolated, even detached from her own self. Keep on going like a worm in the dirt. Don't give up now. Maybe she sees herself as the worm. Dora, if you were a worm, I would still jam out to this shit, okay? Don't worry. She oscillates between storm and the calm. The verses seem to kind of be like her most panic form of thought, which is, you know, I can definitely see that in like the kind of the flow, you know, that's kind of happening, you know, through the verses. And then we get to that chorus, it's a little bit more of like a calm, you know, swaying kind of motif. I'm zooming out to find my mind is kind of like a blurry stranger on the concrete. If I stop and say, hello, how's your day? I might begin to see it clearly. So she's feeling separated from her own mind, like a stranger on the street. And if she tries to get to know them, maybe she'll begin to understand her mind a little bit more. Yeah, wow. Yeah, very much giving like tortured creative energy a little bit here, you know? Who am I? The self-reflection and all of it. It's nice. It's nice. It doesn't come off as like the first thing that I hear when I listen to the song, but reading the lyrics, I definitely learned to appreciate it. Debbie Darling is the next one. That's my mom's name. Shout out Mama Hayes. Oh, that drone. Yeah, unexpected moves, man. Oh, shit.
Look what I found.
What? Just out.
In the basement.
Her vibrato, dude.
My bad attitude.
Her vocals are just... It's shaky.
I left
Was that little 12 string? Oh, the chromatic down.
Debbie Downer.
Debbie Downer.
Blues in the blues.
Dude, it feels like... Whoa, was that a scream?
Like a witch.
Yo.
without a broomstick.
Yeah, her vocals are enticing.
And we
Those
got the
BGVs too. Hold up, wait a minute. I have to collect myself right now. This is phenomenal.
wind without a broomstick. Well, you gotta
Alpha
get over it. And we
what the
got
hell?
the wind,
Okay, do whatever you want to.
let it find you.
Oh, the vocal flip. And the brushes, dude. Dude, I love this kind of energy where it's like, never let them know your next move.
Look who I found
Such a sharp cut.
on the doorstep in a cigarette cloud.
Oh, come on, bro.
Think,
Oh, that guitar. That little chorus on that guitar.
Are you staying?
Dude, the groove right there. Dude, those open synthetic hi-hats. Oh my God, these songs are flying by. Okay, wow, the production is so. I'm hard.
What did he say?
It's hard even trying to find a word for it. I feel like I'm grasping at straws right here, but it's like it's definitely like an alternative, very unique style that utilizes harsh cuts, slow building organic instruments, very familiar with panning, and her vocals kind of tie it all together into this like almost fantasy realm. Oh my God, I just realized she says right here in her artist bio, made of elves. I should have seen it. I should have seen it. Yeah, no, this kind of music is giving me like fae fantasy origins. Can I do a history check, please? Can I do some kind of like maybe like a nature check on this shit? Can I find something out? DC. Oh, I got a 19 plus my modifier for nature, -2. That's a 17. That's a 17. So yeah, we're gonna continue on for the next one, which is Ragdoll. Hell yeah, baby. Oh, sweetness. I love this song, dude. It's so sick. I want her to throw me like a ragdoll to this fucking song. Just toss me all over the place. Oh! But load it. The hammer on.
Come and get it.
Come and get it.
Make me lose control. Throw me like a rag.
The vocals are so distinct, bro.
Catch my edge again. I could risk it.
Dude, the break beat. Ah!
Like a ragdoll.
It's like little bugs.
Lady hips on a rock star. If I wanna go, I go hard. If I wanna go, I go far. I go. Downtown swinging like a big brass band. Baby, be my muscle man.
Holds it. That.
Hold me like a ragdoll. That don't hurt me.
Oh!
You
Are you hearing this?
heavy like a ragdoll.
Dude, the kicks. Oh!
Hold me like a sunburned
Bridge.
raging
Oh, hey.
fever flame.
Lame. Bro, that's so John Valiant. Come on. Hey. Oh! He got me running. And the vocals layering. Major. Dissonant.
Come and get it. Make me lose control.
That's like, I'm not even like trying to exaggerate, y'all. I think that's like one of my favorite songs of like last year. Like last year and this year, that song is so fucking good. Every single movement in it, from verse to pre to chorus to post to bridge, melodically is just genius. It truly is genius, man. I remember the first time I heard that song and I was like, oh, acoustic riff, so tight. Right? And then you get what, a fucking break beat? Like a drum and bass level, but like a little bit more subtle, like a little bit more subtle sound choices with that. But it still gives you that tempo. And then her vocals, like being stretched out, like her like extending the note. Risk it all. Like it just gives it so much of like a gravity to each of the compounding segments. Oh, it's just so beautiful. It's beautiful. I love that song so much. It is so fucking good. It might be my favorite song off the album if the next 9 don't do it for me. But we're going to get into it. We're going to see. The next one is Smoke Out the Window. I almost read that as Smoke on the Water. I was about to say.
Okay, you're a real fucking guitar player.
Dude, that's like when anybody learns guitar, I feel like, or at least, I don't know, maybe it's different for like non-Americans, but it's either like Smoke on the Water or like Crazy Train. Like those are the two songs that it was just like, oh yeah, you play guitar? Prove it. That is not what this song is. This song is called Smoke Out the Window. Okay. What the fuck? Where are we? What is this? Now we're like synth-based? What the fuck? What the hell? You might be freaking me out just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. What a left turn, dude. Abby says polka beats are making a comeback. Not the polka beat. I mean, it's just an octave bass line, you know, and like a pretty hypey drum beat. I keep locking in on those vocals because I feel like they're mixed in a way where they're set in like the perfect spot of the mix. Like I feel like when you're an engineer, you're a producer, you like beg to have like a unique vocalist like this, you know, grace your presence so that you could be like, cool, I'm not worried about like any, you know, instrument really getting in the way. Like let's just go balls to the wall. Let's go fucking crazy with the levels of like instrumentation with this, because no matter what I put under your vocals, they're just gonna shine. So yeah, I get the feeling that this album might have like a couple different like genretic changes.
Who's gonna take me out?
Who's gonna take her? Somebody take her!
Who's gonna take me out? Who's gonna take me out?
Was that a fucking lion? Hold up, bro. Was that a fucking lion? Oh, the guitar solo. Oh, I love that shit. And a fade out. Oh, man. Oh my god, that's so short. It's not even 2 minutes long. Whoa. Okay. All right. I think I'm a little less crazy about that one. Cool choices, cool ideas. You know, obviously I've talked about this before, but I love when like you have a guitar solo or just kind of like some kind of guitar lead tone, and it's just so fucking screwed beyond belief with like oscillators and distortion or fuzz or like just like weird shit that like to the point where it almost feels like it's taking on a different identity than a guitar. And that's the kind of feeling that I get from that solo right there. Very cool. It's almost like the feeling that I get from this music so far is complete and utter like musical freedom. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she and the producers and mixers in mind are like all very heavily like into musical theory. Like, that's the kind of level of like musicianship that I'm getting a little bit from this. Like, very like somewhat of like a high level of like intellect going into these songs. And I could be wrong, but I feel like that going into it. So let's dive into the next one. Let's actually do a Cannonball into the next track. This song goes out to all my peers in the pool. It's called Cannonball. Another beautiful acoustic. Riffaroonie.
Lost in your busy eyes, watch the clock of your mind do the somersaults till you rewind.
Bro.
To the moment we met, skin and bones dripping wet. Will the cannonball come down again?
Skin and bones dripping wet? Sea shanty if like ish. Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah, a little bit, right?
I'll just keep playing pretend.
And the little high-end piano. And her vocals have this like little boxy filter on them too now. Oh, and that descending guitar line, talking about the Cannonball going down. Very cool. Yes. Whimsical swashbuckling. Dude, I even got the pirate fucking bandana on today for this shit. Maybe she has hockey, bro. Maybe that's what I'm feeling, is that innate hockey. Okay, yeah, that one's a little One Piece coded for me. Feeling like a cannonball? Oh, no, more like a buggy ball. Explosion, whoa.
That was one heck of an explosion.
It looked like it was one of the captain's beloved buggy balls.
Buggy balls?
Dude, that was so tight. I think I may have heard a snippet of that being played by her on her Instagram. She does this thing where she like does the acoustic, like she's singing. Also, think about this. She's the one playing acoustic guitar. That's a fact. She's singing at the same time. Also, a fact and a feat, I will say, because I've seen her also keep tempo with her foot. Now, if you ask me, if you got a foot going and you're stringing a little ditty along and you're toodalooting with your pipes, sister, I hate to break it to you, but you're a busker. That's busking lore right there. Out on the street collecting pennies. I bet she's done it. I would not be surprised. But when I see that level of like musicianship, it's like, oh shit. What if she's able to do it like that? What's she gonna be able to do with a production behind her? You know what I mean? And so far, not disappointing at all. Yeah, this one's giving a little swashbuckling for sure. But we marry on, you know, we're on the going merry. We move on to the next song, into the title track of the album. No way to relax when you are on fire. Okay. I'm actually, before we move on to the next one, I kind of just want to know what Cannonball was about, because I really do. I think I'm gravitating to that one melodically, very close to Ragdoll. To the moment we met, skin and bones dripping wet. That's such a uncomfortable thought. Like, your bones are wet right now. Like, right this very instant, chat. Your bones dripping wet with blood. Alarming. Will the cannonball come down again? So what is the cannonball? Maybe it's a cannonball hitting a trebuchet that's then propulsing you up in the air. I think I need to watch Pirates of the Caribbean again. Lock my heart in a cage. Heart in a cage, heart in the box, Davy Jones. What the fuck? Just keep playing pretend. Cannonball, come down again. So maybe she's talking about like playing a charade, playing a part, waiting for this thing to drop to then push her to this next level or something like that. I'm not really sure. Take this token and run. Token? Like the first Pirates of the Caribbean? Like the doubloons? Oh my god. All right. Say less. You're part of the One Piece universe now, baby. That's right. That's just it. Leave the smoke on the gun. You better not tell anyone. Sail away on a tear. Sail away on a tear. That's interesting. That's an interesting line. Oh, Georgia Flora has a fun fact for us. Fun fact, your bones are actually 30% water when they're inside your body, are a bit flexible to absorb pressure. Ah. So what you're saying is my bones are flexible, like they can stretch a little bit. One step closer to being Luffy. Thanks, Georgia. Appreciate that one as we dive into the next track. No way to relax when you're on fire. Yes. Okay, everybody good? Everybody got their fire extinguishers? Everybody got their buckets of water? All right. Dude, what instrument is that? That's not a normal acoustic. Is that a dulcimer?
From the girls in the bathroom,
So soft.
you're a ketamine angel.
Ketamine angel?
Starry night swirling us together.
What the hell?
I think we might kiss in my imagination.
Kiss?
High.
Oh!
You're like a
Oh, this is so much more straightforward. Yo, the hits are great though.
I'm surfing the sun.
Yeah, dude, this is so straightforward, like
Blazing through windows.
tune-wise than the other tracks, but it's so nice too. She carries it so well.
Burning up.
Dude, and we got the second line of the chorus. Yeah, that's nice as hell.
Everything slow it up. No way to relax when you are on fire. Yeah.
Yeah!
There's no way to rise up when you're already high.
Oh yes, the high string acoustic riff. And then we go high with the vocals. Woo! Woo! Oh my god! Fantastic! Chat. Oh my god, what a heater! Like I said in the beginning though, you know, a little bit more straightforward than some of these other beginning tracks. You know, definitely feels much more like a single. For this to also be the title track of the album, oh,
Oh God, it's so good. So good.
perfect. Those huge, sparkly, acoustic, chorus-driven, like, hits in the beginning of the first verse and then in the chorus as well. Gorgeous. Actually reminds me of a song or two from one of the best bands in the world, Muna. Shout out my Muna lesbians real quick. Yeah, dude. That sounds like a tune that Muna would absolutely kill with the feature. I would love to hear Katie Gavin on that. But also, just like the whole tonality of like the mix of like the acoustic with like the big piano moments, you know, it kind of just feels like a classic tune. And it's really refreshing to have that midway through the album when we've gotten so many more experimental, a little bit more wonky, personality-driven songs. Now we kind of get one that we can bop to and we can just kind of like obviously look into lyrically. It's about this, you know, girl that she, you know, has feelings for that may not feel the same way and that they're just passing by. She's referring to them like a landslide, which is synonymous with just like, you know, moving rubble between a high ground to low ground. We talk about getting high as well. There's no place to rise up when you're already so high. So, you know, this feeling of like untouchability, this, you know, kind of, you know, out of my, you know, stratosphere level of like adoration for somebody is kind of the feeling that I get from this record, or at least this track so far. This next track is called She Loves Me. We're picking petals off of flowers. She loves me not. Okay. I'm sorry, I just noticed something really, really small in the beginning, but do you hear the headphone bleed of the drum loop? Listen, really, really close. It's just right there for like the first second. I love finding little production thingies. Dude, headphone bleed is so fucking hard. It's when you have like a track in your headphones and you're trying to record a instrument through like an amp or like a microphone, like maybe an acoustic or something, and it just kind of picks up a little bit of that audio kind of bleeding out from the headphones. Engineers try their damn near hardest to get rid of that, you know. But the fact that it's in here, the fact that I do hear it in here, it tells me a little bit about the creation process of the song, and I may be, you know, stretching myself, you know, for all of them, but I will say though, when you hear mistakes, right? Mistakes coming from this stuff, more than likely it's intentional. And even if it's not, I feel like having a little mistake in there kind of makes it a little bit more human as well, which kind of just, I don't know, in the span of like 1 second, that happens to me in my brain. I don't know if it happens to you guys, but it's the same kind of feeling that kind of happens when you hear like a voice memo, you know, or like a voicemail in a song. It's like, oh, that's like a real life thing. These are real people behind my headphones. So yeah. Yes, it does give character. Yes. Yeah, Georgia with another heater, man. I love music that makes me feel like I'm in the studio with them. Yeah. Let me in. That's me. That's me for real. Little bass moment? Oh yeah.
She's everything I wanted, but she loves me.
What? Whoa! Oh, wait! Whoa! Wait a minute! The yodel! I'm sorry. Whoa. That's fucking crazy? What the fuck? Holy wait, me. I came out of nowhere. That is so impressive. Dude, that's, yeah, actually, chat, I don't think you get it. That's so impressive. To go, me, to have that. Like that, like going in between the two notes, that, and then to jump up, not only to hit the high note, but also a different high note on the second. Bro, no, that's actually so difficult. Whoa, that's so cool. Drums dry. Oh, the drum meter, the rhythm. Yo, loves me. Oh, the hats. Oh, the open hat. Whoa, loves me. Shit. Oh. What the fuck? I'm sorry I keep pausing it, bro, but that's so creative, bro. Listen to that. I gotta listen to that again. Now that's definitely processing on the vocal, slowing it down, because she's doing that over and over again, but they're slowing it down and they're changing the bass line, they're changing the rhythm. Oh, that chop, it's like super chopped, like tremoloed the fuck out, like just way too far. The guitar, like little dive bomb happening right there. Dude, that's crazy. That's so weird. Excuse me. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. It sounds like she just busted ass, bro. But then they work it into the drum fill. Yo! Drums. Yeah! Take it! love this shit. Okay, we're increasing the... Oh, wow. Not as seamless as I thought it would be, but definitely still a transition. Whoa. How do we end that? How do we end that? With the screeching. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's giving Bjork. Yeah, that was like the first name that popped into my mind too. I try not to compare, you know, sometimes it's better to just try to like dig into my adjectives, but like, bro, when you got screeching like that, it's like, nah, bro, that's some Bjork shit, bro. That's some Bjork shit. Yeah. But I'm more curious about the transition. So they're utilizing two different sounds, it sounds like, which is like this keyboard going back and forth between fifths and a clock. And then we lead into puppet with the same instrument. Lovely. Yeah.
No smoke detector in the venue. Are you afraid to die? No false
that is
alarm
concerning.
can stop me now, so I continue. It's time to say goodbye to
Okay.
those sorry souls who try to tie me up. I shake my head. I'm the puppet. Can you help me cut my throat?
Whoa! Holy shit! Oh, I can hear this live right now. I'm picking berries in the forest, bitch. Oh my god! Someone give her some fairy wings. I need to see her in them, bro. I need to see her. I wonder what she wears to the concerts, because this is like, this gives you so much freedom in expression. Oh my god, I'm just kind of amazed right now. I'm kind of gooped. She talks in the beginning verses about how, hold on, let me get these lyrics. Puppet. Okay, potentially another anime reference. Maybe she's a fan of DORA. They're both blonde, so, you know, they're both kind of freaks too. In the best way, They're freaky in the best way. But okay, so in the beginning she's saying, all you puppets only hang on by a thread. Sorry to those souls who try to tie me up, I shake my head. So she's defying wanting to be a puppet orchestrated by the overseer, the leader, right? And then she gets into this chorus, I'm sorry for the soul who let those little robbers in my head. So she let the robbers into her head to steal all of these ideas and to essentially free her from this captive puppetry, correct?
Can you help me cut my throat?
Oh, and the scissors, bitch?
Oh!
And that release, that scream, she begs to be free.
I'm picking berries in the forest. Maybe they're poisonous. I bake it
All the
pie
little
now, I'm
digitals.
hearing all the voices. Now I don't know the rest of this song. I'll make it up. You
Okay.
on step.
So she has her own mute challenge. Okay, yeah, you're clever. God damn it. This is fucking awesome. Yo, this is so fucking cool.
Every moment, always hanging by it.
Oh. Whoa! Her vocals slowly getting deteriorated with the distortive crunch and then coming back in that way to go back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, this is exciting, electrifying, and just overall a blast. And the instrumentation, bro. Sorry, I was caught off by that bass line being so funky. What the hell is happening with the vocals? Big pans. Oh! The snare! What the fuck? Another fade out. Yeah, all right. You know, I'm gonna ding. But also, I don't know how I feel about the fade outs recently. I'm not a big fan of the fade outs. But God, the ideas in the production in these songs are phenomenal, bro. I think sometimes the fade outs can kind of come from just like not knowing how to end, which to me kind of like leans into like a little bit of like the laziness of like, oh, like we've got this track exactly where we want it to be for like the majority of it, but we like just don't really have an ending, so let's just kind of fade it out. But there are purposeful fade outs though, to kind of symbolize, you know, maybe the groove being so strong you never want to let it go, which can also kind of like, you know, mimic some kind of imagery with lyrics if that happens. With this one though, with Puppet being kind of set free, I don't know. I don't really know if the fade out really works for that one. It's not that big of a deal personally. You know, long term, not a big deal because this overall song is really fantastic. But you know, just kind of gets me thinking as a producer sometimes. Yeah, Puppet was phenomenal, dude. Puppet was really fucking good. Holy shit. I love the symbolism in all the lyricism as well. So that's really special. The next one is Sometimes Always. Sometimes always. Okay. Isn't that a little contradictory? We'll find out. Ooh. Dude, again, these acoustic tones.
Sometimes the words come out right. Sometimes I don't know how to say it.
Violin.
Sometimes I cry my eyes out. Sometimes.
Same.
Sometimes I push it down.
There's that little VST flute.
Chain me to the lightning. Drop me in the sky.
Dude, the slide. Let's go. And now everything changes. Oh, shit. All right. Hey, tempo change. And that's a couple BPM too. Again, this is only achievable with like very, very confident musicians. And they're nailing this, dude. Listen to the ride. Bro, they got bored like 3 times in this bitch. Oh, hell yeah.
Tie me to the rain, chain me to the lightning, writing how I
feel. Damn. Dude, that's wild, man. That is like the purest example of, I feel like, of like the positive aspects of like ADHD in musicians. Like,
Yeah, you know, we can rock for a minute and a half on this shit, but like after that fact, like after we hit like 132 or whatever, let's do something like completely different. Like, yeah, this is cool, but like I'm boring. Like that's boring now. Like let's do something completely different, you know?
like that's so cool. I feel like there was like 2 whole parts in there that were just completely different from each other. I can hear him right now. All right, this is good, but it's like too slow. We got to speed it up. Like, okay. Right? Yeah, it is almost like a haunting kind of vocals, especially with that little in the back. And then we get this for the last minute. Like, dude, that's so cool. Like, that clean, slidey guitar is just so addictive to listen to, bro. Broody. Yeah, unbelievable levels of creativity. I wonder how much of the effort on the creative side is DORA JAR saying like, hey, I want my vocals like this, I want this segment to move like this, or like how much is it the production side? Because this track was produced by Rostam and Ralph Castelli. So if you're not familiar with Rostam, just a quick little background. You know, just some of the best fucking songs ever, dude. The Frank Ocean, Ivy and Siegfried, Bags by Claro. Yeah, dude. The fuck, man? Loads of Vampire Weekend. Hyam, yeah. And just, like I said, all the old, like, really great Claro shit this man has touched. So, like, yeah, you know, creativity is abundant over there. But again, I'm just curious. She worked on the production herself for a bit on the album, too. Lovely. Lovely. You know, I love when artists have a hand in the production. Even if it's just as small as vocal comping, finding out the best vocal takes to kind of use on the songs. I just feel like they're so much more connected to the actual like outcome of the music than just sitting back and recording the lyrics and the vocals and kind of just like doing, you know, what the job is, you know. But like when you're in it, like you're in it. There's a different texture. There's a different quality that brings. I don't know. It just feels more like the artist's soul is kind of in it, you know. I don't know. The next one is Behind the Curtain, which is what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to peek behind the curtain and see what's cracking. I wonder what DAW they use. I wonder what VSTs they use. I wonder what plugins they use. Please, I want to know all of it. So yeah, let's check out Behind the Curtain.
Behind the curtain.
What was that? Yo! Wow. Wow. Hit. It's a hit. Dude, the mix between the electric, the digital, and the organic. Woo! Did George produce this one? Shit, man. No, he didn't. Oh, fuck. Dude, that's so fucking good. I love the way that they've actually roped in the reverb, like the long tail reverb, in with the noise gate alongside the kick drum compression. Dude. So that every time you kind of get that swell of vocals with the reverb also cuts out. It just enhances the rhythm of it all. Because if you had that reverb just stay out long, I feel like some of the percussive elements might get a little lost, a little drowned out in that. So the fact that those two vocal effect aspects are tied together, it just creates a magic of sorts. And that little auto-tune moment, so good!
Behind the curtain.
Is that German? Whoa!
Together behind the curtain, pull the lever, lighten the burden.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Dude, I'm trying to remix this now because y'all are putting that idea in my brain, bro. That's crazy. Meredith, what do you mean this is millennial coded? What do you mean? Just because it's 4 on the floor? I don't know. I think that's kind of weird. Meredith, that's not true. Every generation loves the 4 on the floor. Dude, it's definitely given that like clubby kind of banger. Definitely in the moments. Dude, again, I just realized this is her debut album. I did not know this. I thought she had like been putting out like EPs and albums. I did not know this was her first album. Oh my gosh. Wow. Holy shit. Okay, that kind of changes things for me. Slightly. I mean, still incredible, but now I feel like I'm even more impressed. Okay. That was Behind the Curtain. The next one is Devil's Eye, or Devil Eye. Yu Yu Hakusho reference? Okay, I'm getting a lot of anime energy from this, and I'm loving it. All right, Dora, what are you watching right now? Solo Leveling? Come on. Devil Eye? Like the evil eye? Is she unlocking her Sharingan? Potentially. Oh, yeah. Underwater? This kind of reminds me of a little bit of Lizzie. Oh, the cowboy tremolo. Dude, I love those layers with the vocals too, sitting on top of each other a little bit. I really love that compression on her vocals. This is beautiful, man. Oh, with that little vinyl wobble. I feel like I'm just in love with the post-production on these instruments, man. It just gives everything such a unique texture. And lovely melodies too, that little descending chorus melody. Oh my gosh, it feels like it just cut off a breath from her. Were you silent or were you silenced, Dora Jar, at the end of that song? Okay, wow, that's so pretty, dude. Like, kind of blown away nearing the end of this album at the fact that she's been able to cover so many genre turns. I mean, we got the alternative indie, we got a little bit of rocky energy, we got a little bit of like drum and bass, we got a little bit heavier electronic, EDM style energy. I don't know if you want to call it techno or not, but there's like techno elements in there. And then there's just like straight up great like pop rock, I would say, in No Way to Relax When You're on Fire. And then nearing the end of it, we're getting like this like folky thing going on. Like, dude, that's so cool. Yeah, man, it's this thing that like also I feel like is happening a lot more frequently in like the artists that are kind of like aligned with the 1975, Biba Doobie, Rina Sawayama a little bit. That kind of like area of music likes to kind of dabble with really wholesome organic production, like really lush keys, beautiful string assemblements, a really beautiful acoustic guitar treatment, and then like slowly, incrementally creep in electronic digital elements to kind of give you a little bit of like the future mixing with the past. And that's a little bit from what I'm getting on here. And by the way, also, she's doing all these little genre moves and all these little creative pushes while still maintaining a pretty impressive amount of personality through her vocals. It doesn't feel like any of these songs are really taking control of the narrative. It feels like she's very still heavily vocally driven. She even uses her vocals as an instrument through a lot of these songs that I'm realizing now, just to kind of set the tone, which is so impressive in an artist, man. Just all my favorite artists I feel like they use their vocals as like an instrument in multiple different ways with different kinds of tones, different kind of, song structures, melody driven versus, maybe a more rap level kind of flow that we kind of get from some of these as well. Just really interesting to listen to and to absorb in a full sitting. This has been a treat. Let's check out the last song. It's called Holy Water, and bitch, I feel blessed. I do. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
And she's such an acoustic lover, man. How could I not fall in love? Like, this is right up my alley.
Holy wine, holy water.
Dude, her runs.
Crawling on the ground who I am anymore.
don't know who she is from the beginning of the album. Man, nothing like disassociating in church, right? I've done it a many a time. And it feels like this too, that slow building, creeping low end. Okay. Birdies. 2 for 1? Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Is that a vocoder? Y'all hear that? You hear the run? Bro. Incredible. Incredible. Dude, she just messing with us, bro. She's toying with us at the end of this little song. Oh, here's like a little, oh yeah, that was cool. I'll take a little break and I'll just come back with this another little thing I wrote, and you know, that's fine, and then that'll end, and then that doesn't feel like the right ending for the song. I'll just kind of noodle on it a little bit. Again, these moves come from people that have been, for one, incredibly, you know, tried and true in the production elements as well as their own instrumental elements, but also so fucking confident that their shit rocks. That they feel comfortable enough to do shit like this on their debut record. Like, wow, man. I'm so impressed. I am so impressed by this. Thoroughly. Like, I knew I was gonna kind of enjoy it because I've been a fan of DORA JAR through social media, but truthfully, I was not expecting this level of production when it came to her songs. This is very... This is very different from Gracie Abrams. I will definitely say that. What an opener for her, man. Wow, so much to think about. I'm absolutely going to be writing a review of this on AOTY. So be sure to follow your boy over there. That's going to be a wrap for us today. Follow me on all my other social media, as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me your favorite song from the record. I do really love reading comments that aren't just, hey, Troy, do this one next. Hey, do that one next. You know, like, let's talk a little bit. Tell me your favorite part of the album. Tell me what really grabbed you about it. You know, I really do enjoy listening to you guys. So thank you again for joining me. As always, stay happy, healthy, and strong. And I'll see you in the damn next one. There we go. That's tough. That's really hard to play and sing at the same time. Down, singing like a man,